welcome to another edition of a Union County Conversation. I'm your host, Meg McElwain. This is a show that helps you understand Union County government and its services. The Union County Board of Commissioners recently added some new members, and today we have Commissioner Lance Simpson joining us. Today we'll get a chance to get to know Commissioner Simpson a little better. There are two Commissioner Simpsons on the board, so it might get a little confusing, but I think once you get to know him today, you won't forget what a good man he is. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll start with if you'll just tell me a little bit about yourself, about maybe where you're from and where you live and what your interests are.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Idaho. I was a small town called Caldwell, about 30 miles west of Boise, and left there in '88, joined the Navy. I spent 5 years in the Navy, and it took me to Florida. I was fortunate enough to spend my entire Navy career in Florida, so not a bad duty station.
That's right.
It was enjoyable. I spent the 5 years there, and then when I got out, they gave me the opportunity to go to school. So I attended school and was involved with a company then that was involved in water and sewer. So at that point, I joined that company, finished school, and they've kind of taken me in different locations around the country. So I'm still with that company, and at this point I serve as a regional director of operations, and I cover a 10-state region, and they're it's a wholesale distribution company for underground utilities. And there's several divisions, and this just happens to be water and sewer.
Well, that really shows your level of commitment that you've been with the company since graduating college. That's not something that's common today.
No, it's not. It's really unusual, but in the industry that we serve, it's something that really is needed. We believe in relationships, and I think that experience is another thing that helps me in the commissioner role to try and help build the relationships through all the municipalities and the county employees.
Right, and the relationship with the constituents.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you already are hearing from folks about issues that are important to them, and you have to be available to listen and build relationship with all different kinds of people.
At the end of the day, we serve the taxpayers.
Right.
All the taxpayers in Union County, not the ones that voted or the ones that didn't vote, everyone. So I think it's really important that everyone continues to build those relationships and listens to the taxpayer, because at the end of the day, they're the ones we're responsible to.
So tell me about your family.
Well, my wife, Sandy, she's very active in the schools. We've been married for 25 years. In April will be 25 years. We're excited about that. Have a daughter, Madison, who attends Weddington High. She's a senior. And my son, Zachary, is in 8th grade at Weddington as well.
Okay. So
very active in the schools. We enjoy the area. We live in Stallings. Love the town, love the people involved in the town. Just a really good place to raise your family.
Do you do any volunteer work outside? It sounds like your work keeps you very busy because you travel, and then of course a family, and now this role as a commissioner, but do you do other things in the community, or have you been involved in the past with things?
I have. Work takes me away quite a bit, but I do enjoy spending as much time as I can. As I mentioned, we've been very involved as a family with the schools, and whenever I have an opportunity, I've taught preschool. I've done the youth group, youth leading with my wife, and also taught sports with my kids. So I've enjoyed all of that. The more time I can spend with my family, I really do take advantage of that, especially now that our kids are getting older.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing about Union County is it's a very family-oriented place, and a lot of people with families choose to live here, and it's a nice community for that. So tell me what current Union County projects you think are most important, or are the most important issues at this point, or important to you and important to the people of Union County?
Well, I think from a project standpoint, the people of Union County can answer that better than I can. From what I've heard is they really want communication between all of the governments. They want better cooperation, not only from the national level, but they want it locally as well. They want to make sure that their voices are heard and that they have a role in the government. And they do. We're a representative democracy, so we need to make sure that we represent those who vote us in the office.
Well, and it's important for the folks at home to know, to become involved, you can always attend one of the commissioner meetings or more than one of the commissioner meetings. They meet the first and third Monday of each month. The schedule is available at unioncountync.gov. So, and then we'll also have Commissioner Simpson's contact information, his email address on the screen. So if you have any questions, you can always email him, or you can look on the website and find his contact information there as well.
And we would also encourage everyone, if they're interested in participating in local government, there are vacancies on the board and committees. Please apply, be part of the community.
That's a really good, and you can apply for those online at unioncountync.gov. And that leads to the next question. What boards and committees will you serve on behalf of the County Commission this year?
Well, I'm excited. I'll be a representative on the Park and Rec Board, also on the Library Board. I have actually going to be sitting down with a couple individuals next week to gain a little bit better understanding of what's going on. I've had the privilege of sitting down with the Park and Rec Committee and being involved with some of those meetings already. So a great group of people, also on the Yadkin River Water Authority, along with Commissioner Jerry Simpson. And also I serve as an alternate for the Charlotte Regional Transportation and Planning.
Well, those are all great communities, and we've done several programs on Park and Recreation and also the library, and they are true assets to this community.
Union County has a lot to offer the people.
Absolutely.
I think it's really important for everyone to kind of take a look around and see what Union County can offer them, because this is a great community and there's a lot of little hidden gems within the community. Just take a look around and you'll find some wonderful things.
Absolutely, and you can find a list of county services on the website at unioncountync.gov. And Union County also has a strong social media presence. You can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, and all of that's listed on the website as well. So now tell me where you hope to make the greatest impact this year.
Well, I just want to increase the cooperation and the working relationship between all the municipalities and the local government, school board included. I think that's something that, as we mentioned before, the citizens of Union County expect. Just greater cooperation, greater responsibility, and responsiveness. And I think that's going to be key. If we can work together, Union County's in a growth mode right now, and we need to take advantage of that. And by working together, I think Union County can come out of this in really good shape.
Well, and so many people move to Union County because of the amenities of county government, the services, but also the schools, because the school system is so strong. So you're right that the two, to want to build that relationship and make it stronger.
It's the cooperation between all the municipalities and the county that is going to be key to bringing in more businesses, which we can help diversify our tax base. And again, that helps the residents and also the businesses. Union County has a wonderful group of residents that brings a wealth of knowledge, wealth of experience that employers would love to have. This is just a great community for them to come, enjoy great employee base that they can really grow their companies. And
the training that's offered through SPCC, and also the community colleges in the neighboring counties, all of that helps to train the workforce or retrain folks. And so I think that's a worthy cause that you are working on. So in closing, what would you like to say to the people of Union County?
First of all, thank you. Thank you for voting for me. I'm really looking forward to the next 4 years. And if there's anything I can do for you, any questions you have, I just encourage everyone to reach out and contact me. Email me, call my phone number. The only thing I can do is help you if I know that you have an issue or you have a problem. I would love to have the communication. The more people I can meet, the greater I think our opportunities are to grow Union County and to make a good 4 years.
Well, Commissioner Simpson, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing more of you on the show. And thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.